So if you're like me, at some point in your life you've heard your friendly neighborhood atheist say that religion is the opium of the masses. But for me at least, I've never had anyone really expound on that. And I honestly didn't even know where that quote came from. So I wanted to talk about that today. So that quote from Karl Marx is actually from a book that he wrote. And the name of that book is A Contribution to the Critique of Hegel's Philosophy of the Right. Marx is explaining his belief that religion is made for two purposes. The first purpose being to numb the pain of the working class people. And the second would be to distract these same people and thereby delay meaningful change or revolution based on the belief that there will be justice and equality in the next life. So from what I could tell, those were Marx's 2 points towards this claim that religion serves as an opium for the masses. So what exactly is opium? From what I understand, opium contains opiates, and these opiates will bind to the opioid receptors in your brain to numb the pain that it is experiencing. And so, from Marx's point of view, it seemed that he's arguing that that religion is, first off, man-made, and second off, it's numbing people to pain that they are experiencing. Obviously not physical pain, but more of like a socioeconomic pain or spiritual pain or emotional pain, because he was talking about the working class. So he's saying that religion numbs the pain of that working class. And then he also says that it stifles their desire to make meaningful change in this life because they think that justice will come in the next life, and that the suffering that they're feeling and enduring right now, it's fate, destiny. It's due to some sort of premeditated plan that God has for them. And so why fight it? So of the 3 claims that Karl Marx kind of alludes to in his statement that, that religion is like an opium in the sense that it's man-made, it numbs the pain, and it distracts the people. I want to cover the last 2. I don't want to cover whether or not religion is man-made because that's a whole nother topic. But if you are a religious person, you probably got a little bit defensive over the claim that religion is like an opium. And I hope that you don't let your defensiveness keep you from taking a critical look at the role that religion plays in your life. And I mean, if you've watched any of the videos on my channel, you know that this isn't just about religion. I think that there are many ways that we numb ourselves to the pain that we have in this life. And so I want to talk about how we use certain beliefs, habits. Get out of here. So many hornets. Ugh. I would argue that we all have things that we use, whether that's behaviors, beliefs, habits, rituals, whatever. We all have these different beliefs that we hold and things that we do that numb us from real life or from the pain. And so what I want you to do is take a look at religion if you're a religious person, or alcohol if you drink alcohol, or running if you're a runner, and see how these habits numb you to the pain that you are feeling or that the suffering that you're going through in life, and whether or not it's a healthy practice. Because I'll be the first one to admit that, runners can take running too far to the point where it's not healthy anymore. You can take it to an extreme to the point where you're eating too much or running too much, running too far, not getting the rest that you need, not doing the right things in order for you to feel the pain that you need to feel to know that something's wrong, if that makes sense. Because we all would agree that there's a ton of suffering in this world. And we all have these coping mechanisms that we use in our life, or as Marx might argue, opiums, that keep us from really feeling that pain. And I think atheists get on their high horse and look at religious people and think, oh, at least I don't, have religion to numb myself. But I think we all numb ourselves in our own ways, and I think we can all take this quote of religion being an opium for the masses and understand that there are things like social media, like binge watching Netflix, like binge eating food, like running too much. I don't know, there are so many things that we can do to numb ourselves to this life. And the point I'm trying to make here is that you could put anything in place of religion in that quote. That our phones are the opiums of the masses today. And I think that would be a more accurate description, because I think you've got to be pretty ignorant to think that Marx was spot on, that he wasn't oversimplifying the effect that religion has on an individual and society as a whole, that it's just an opium. There's so much more that can come from that. What I hope you guys take from this is that we can take a critical look at the practices, behaviors, beliefs that we have in our life that check one or all of the boxes that an opium would check. And that would be that it's man-made, that it's something that numbs you, and something that distracts you from making meaningful change. And take a critical look at these and see if there's anything that you would deem as something that is keeping you kind of caged and sedated like an opium would, and see if it's worth cutting those things out of your life so that you can make the meaningful change that you need to make in order to make your life better. I hope that made sense. I hope this is interesting, because I find these thoughts really interesting, and I hope you guys know that I don't have any answers. These are just musings that I've had, and I wanted to share them with you guys. So if you think that this is fun and interesting and valuable, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and most importantly, if you guys could share this video with someone, that'd be awesome. And so maybe you could have an interesting conversation with someone. Anyways, thanks for watching.